Welcome to Road Fools Europe. We took 7 Americans and 1 Canadian, flew them over to England, added 3 livid Englishmen, 1 Spaniard and 2 Germans, crammed them all in the bus, and stumbled around the old world on an adventure of a lifetime. The schedule was loose, and so were the riders, hitting France, Germany, Holland, Belgium, and England during an 8-day whirlwind tour. Everything was documented, the riding, the sights, the sounds, and whatever else we encountered along the way. So sit back and enjoy, and let's meet the riders.
Hello, my name is John Emery.
Suddenly aware that the son of California was not properly represented.
24 years old, out of Santa Barbara, California.
The call went in for SoCal's lover of all that ends in fakie to join the parade.
This is my first Road Fools.
Sean was spreading the ways of California to foreigners everywhere, and he kept his romance with fakies alive on his first ever overseas adventure.
Thank you. Sean Emery.
My name is Markus Wilke.
Perhaps the world's happiest German.
This is my third Road Fools.
Markus busted out consistent half-cabs and other original street moves from Belgium to his hometown in Germany.
I'm 25 years old, from Soltau, Germany.
When he wasn't keeping the Americans in line by showing them how to do their tricks, he was helping the troops navigate their way across the foreign lands.
And I'm doing it for Team Soltau. Markus Wilke.
Hi, I'm Adam Banton.
Deciding there was room for one more tech mini-ramp rider, a call was made to this Ohio transplant.
This is my first Road Fools. I'm 25 years old.
When he wasn't arguing with Frymouth or cleaning his braces, Adam was wowing the crew with his unique half-cab approach to park riding.
I'm from Manassas, Virginia.
And his ridiculous sense of humor.
And I like to play my guitar. Adam Banton. Hi, my name is Chris Bennett.
The veteran road fool returned with a full beard and a penchant for tech street and ramp moves.
I'm 21 years old. I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania. This is my third Road Fools.
Trying to keep his temper under control, levels finally flared as he sent his bike again and again down the cobblestone streets of the old world.
I came to get pissed off and throw my bike.
Chris Bennett. My name's Dave Fryman.
Back for yet another Road Fools, Dave properly initiated the new recruits with constant verbal harassment in true Fryman spirit.
I'm a Scorpio from Appleton, Wisconsin.
When not mesmerized by the revealing foreign billboards, Dave shredded his way through Europe and spread his ways of American mini-ramp to lands afar.
And this is my third Road Fools trip. Dave Fryman.
My name's Ian Morris.
Clocking in at barely 5 feet, the Federal Bikes owner from Wales took it hard on the handrail early in the trip.
I'm 30 years old. I'm from Hastings, England.
When he wasn't busting huge feebles on a broken foot, the Ginger Ninja was up till dawn downing swallies and dancing his heart out to Donna's summer hymns.
And it's my first Road Fools.
Ian Morris.
My name is Leland Thurman. I'm 25 years old.
With a perm fresh out of the blower, Leland came on the trip with only one mission, to party.
I basically came on this trip to go to Amsterdam and shred the ledges of Europe.
When he wasn't being introduced to alternative French culture, he was taking it on feeble grinds and enjoying himself to no end, deep in the red light district of Amsterdam.
I don't know, here I am.
Leland Thurman.
Hi, I'm Fitz.
The first road fooler to ever rock grunge hair,
I'm 30 inches tall, born in Penzance, England.
Fids, aka Street Fish, added further credibility to his born to be wild status.
It's my first Road Fools.
Full throttle the whole way, the laughing pirate walked the plank with tucked no hammies from Paris to London.
I guess I come to just laugh.
Fids.
Hi, this is Alex Bender.
The enigmatic German tech machine chilled on the DL in ultra-low profile mode throughout the trip.
This is my first Road Fools tour in Europe.
When not shading off with groups of sketchy ladies on any given night, Alex quietly shredded the foreign landscapes with untouched German precision.
I'm 23 years old and I'm from Hamburg, Germany. Alex Bender.
Hi, I'm Nathan Wessel.
Joining yet another Road Fools as a writer and filmer, Sergeant Wessel again headed the troops to ravenous street gaps and lived up to his do one good thing a day stake.
I'm 24 years old. I'm from Bay Village, Ohio.
When he put down his beloved TRV 900, the retired pole vaulter kept in true shade fashion by creeping out the back streets in search of the best kept secrets of Europe.
I came on this trip to film and ride a little bit, of course. Nathan Wessel.
My name is Van Homan.
The East Coast Thrasher wowed his fellow Americans and Europeans alike with a non-stop riding mission to destroy all that is street-worthy.
20 years of age, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Van gapped his way through Holland and wall-tapped himself into the hearts of Germany, leaving nothing rideable untouched.
And this is my third Road Fools experience. Van Homan. Hi, I'm Dave Osato.
The Canadian biker with the build of a football player unleashed his power in the form of seemingly impossible tech street moves.
I'm 23 years old, from Vancouver, Canada.
Spraining his ankle early in the trip, Dave let his golden locks flow and kept a safe watch on the crew as they ventured into the shady streets of Amsterdam.
And this is my very first Road Fools.
Dave Osato.
Hi, my name's Dean Hearn.
Fresh off a detailed regimen of pint pulling, Winston, the English gentleman, skipped his afternoon tea and biscuits for one heck of a trek across Europe.
I'm 20 years old. This is my first Road Fools.
When he wasn't fighting off rodents in the Paris ghetto, he was keeping the crew in good spirits with his original phrases and humor.
I'm from Ashford in Kent in England.
Dean Hearn.
My name is Ruben Alcantara.
The Spanish answer to bike control, the crazy chicken returned to his native European lands for a hefty gap to shark's fin.
I'm from Malaga, Spain. I'm living in Austin right now.
Riding with badly bruised legs the entire trip, Hoyle still joined in on the sessions, lofting himself to new heights with his mind-blowing style and control.
And this is my first Road Fools. Ruben Alcantara.
The weather night, weather's the weather, I don't know. And boy, grand sure looks grand when it snows. So much busy now. had ice in Minnesota and it melted. Please hold the North Dakota. This road is paved with lanes. I drove right into a lake. Instead of paying tolls, I'd rather drown. Be my way to way station. I came back underwater to find the good one. I said, whoa, whoa, my van got towed away. I saw leaves falling towards the cars, leaving their destinations before I had a chance to call shotgun. To walk home, I would have to follow the constellations, and I doubt that I would even find love. Through the clouds in the rain, tunnel vision. Someone pulled over at the situation. Could you? I said, whoa, whoa. Try me to Green Bay. Center lines, pass on left, so did my band. I said, whoa, whoa. Did I come today? Today? Did I come today? Today.
Day one, Era Road Fools. We're in Paris. Today was just amazing. Today was completely ridiculous. Like Ruben and Asado are just in a world of their own. Asado did a manual to tail whip. Perfect to the pedal, like unbelievable. What can you say more than that? We cruised on and actually found a nice double kink stair ledge grinder. Alex hit it up, pulled it clean, second try, and then Luscious stepped to the task.
And so Leland just went for it. Hacked the tree a couple of times and then he pulled it. That was cool.
We're getting drunk tonight, guys.
Wanted to try some bank the rail, but I ended up wrecking on a feeler run and got all pissed off and went down to the subway to go further into the city where Van found a ledge that he wanted to try.
Van found this crazy rail in the subway and he tried it. I thought that was pretty intense.
Tried it a few times, but then we kind of got kicked out, so we had to move on. Earlier on in the day, we were in the ghetto. It was just a crazy maze of cobblestone hips and berms, embankments.
Just endless mounds of humps and bumps, and
It was really fun, but I don't know, there were a lot of crazy little ghetto kids all around.
1,000 little rodent kids just running around, screaming and shouting and
yelling and screaming.
getting in our way. We was almost running kids over.
Talking to us in French, we didn't understand a word they were saying. They went crazy when Dean crashed.
I ended up crashing once and I've never heard so many kids scream that loud in all my life. They were just excited to see someone go down.
Nate found this really cool gap that we sessioned for a little bit. It made for a good time. We gapped and manualed it. Some dude just parked his car in the middle of the gap, and so we just jumped it.
Van jumped it over some guy car. Today was really fun day. Like in this city we find really good places to ride, like amazing places. Like I thought for a minute I was like another planet. I find this gap
Unbelievable. I don't know. I can't even describe it, how crazy it was.
I thought that was possible, but I was scared to try nothing hard because my legs was hurting, my foot is really bad.
I can do it.
I was kind of scared because I didn't ride like a month and a half.
Ruben did this ridiculous gap over a triangle into a shark fin.
I see Ruben do one of the most amazing things pretty much ever, hopping over this rail thing into some kind of shark's fin.
What can you say? It's just out of hand.
That was fucking retarded.
Just so good to see stuff like that in real life, you know?
I tried a couple times, made it. I'm really happy about it.
Ruben and Asado do not have to ride the rest of the trip.
Ross Street really isn't my thing. I'm more of a park dog. Tomorrow when we go to Germany, I plan on shredding that place and busting all sorts of gnarly moves on the coping.
Day 2, Germany. Finally got out of France. Food's better, girls are cuter. It was just all around better. I actually got to ride street. He's the shredder today.
Like a pro.
Day 2, we went and rode my hometown Cologne, Germany, which was really rad. We rode street first.
The cities of Europe looks like skate parks.
We found some different obstacles to ride.
Asado checked out this really big ledge, pretty tall. He tried it. It looked like he just went straight to double peg, flipped over, kind of landed on his feet, rolled his foot, broke it.
Hopefully it'll only be a day or 2 and he'll be ripping again.
Since always, I enjoyed a lot watching riding Dave famous. He's been pulling really technical style that's awesome.
The anger management classes weren't working. I had to join Bennett.
Come to my world.
I wasn't coming across with the maneuvers, so I had to be taught a bit of a lesson, but it came through in the end, so that was good.
Got to go to Busy P, did some feebles.
Took myself out on a rail today. Just did a good feeble, and then I was like really psyched, and then I just got too carried away.
Then we rode a skate park, and Ruben just ruled the skate park. Ruben pretty much owned the evening.
Hi, today's day 2nd. This day is doing really fun for me.
We're in Cologne, Germany. Today's been rocking.
Witnessed poetry in motion. Hairlips on a wall ride, I don't know. Art, that's all it is.
Well, what can I say, Ruben? Come session, the wall ride. How can I do that?
Ruben did a 540 wall ride. That's the second person I've ever seen do that. First person was Craig Campbell back in the day. Insane.
I always have in my mind, I never find the right spot to do it. I pull it and I'm happy.
Wow. Can you say more?
Day 3, Dusseldorf. We went to a university that pretty much was straight out of Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Crazy transitions everywhere. More brick than I've ever seen in my whole life.
Dusseldorf
Dussel what? Is that right?
University / skate park. There were just banks and quarter pipes and just crazy stuff that I've never seen anywhere in my life.
Some kind of architectural masterpiece. I don't know what the guy was thinking when he designed that place.
Dusseldorf.
Front and center, 10% for the 5 million miles. Tolerate, but only to break your nice. Hang a noose like a crucifix angle tie. Leg breaking, your shit becomes suicide. Sticking to your guns, evokes an ugly picture of a child gagging on the same guns. Transforming more, self-loathing youth from queers to corpses in 2 seconds flat. You've got correction, every transgress. Immediate approval distress. Call out your icon from its whitewashed tongue. Your perversion, your flame, your turn. Trigger fingerprints in a pool of blood. Pray for us that our sins come undone. Now that you've decided in all of your tirades, we are not worthy to live. You've got correction for every transgress. I got the money and I got the data. Approval distress. Call out your icon from its whitewashed turn. Your perversion, your flame, your turn. You will burn in hell for everyone you killed, for every drop of blood you've ever spilled. And you will burn in hell for everyone you killed, for every drop of blood you've ever spilled. And you will burn
Day 3, Road Fools Europe.
We found some stuff.
We went to Dusseldorf to ride some street.
It's a crazy spot like you normally don't ride. Bangs, brick bangs, everybody had a different style, it was really good.
Like everybody was doing good stuff, except for Leland.
Trying to do this feeble was just killing me. I was on my back, just laughing.
He just couldn't do it, like 15 tries all day, and he's so bummed.
Just kept on taking it.
It doesn't make sense because he did a huge double kink ledge and then he couldn't do like a 3-foot one.
Fuck that fucking leg!
I was trying to trick for a really long time until apparently Marcus decided he had seen enough because he came over and just pulled it second try, and just to rub it in he had to do it one more time, so pretty much put an end to all that.
Day frame was really cool. There we over some weird step up, jump, we find it. Very home and full energy all day riding, doing some crazy sketchy raid. He almost died once, didn't care, he pulled it.
Pretty much everyone just shredded. Alex did like a cool over the grind, back into the tranny, and
Got back from the doctors, ended up dislocating my baby toe and fracturing a bone or two, and pretty bummed I couldn't ride. But I got to do a lot of other stuff, like fix everybody's bikes. I don't know, hopefully I'm on the 24-hour healing plan, so maybe in a day or two I'll be able to ride.
Later on we found some really good hips, and Nate was just blasting off of them. Adam did a really awesome downside tail whip over them, and that was really good.
I did a few things I'm happy with. Stop shining my braces, I know you're doing it.
Nate Wester, I think this was the coolest thing, the coolest gap, like some really hard, weird training to another transition over the stairs, like really impressed.
Pollo today just stepped it up. Was kind of intimidated by a red rail and just, he wasn't convinced he could do it, and I don't know, Nate and I kind of talked him into it and he just fired it off, dialed first try.
Bender on the trip did his third rail ever, switch. Fucked up, messed up.
I'm sore, but saw a lot of good stuff there. It was just a really good day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a good day as well. I reckon that's it.
Day 4 European Road Fools, we're in Limburg. Started off today with a little go-kart racing.
This go-kart track was sick. Like they had full jumpsuits, fully suited up from head to toe, full face helmets, gloves, little gasket things they put on your head in case you catch on fire or something. We all headed out on the track for 10 minutes and it was good. It was my first time in go-karts in a while, but I was passing people. I wasn't the slowest guy in the track, if you know what I'm talking about.
I was driving into the pit stop and yeah, Fitz hit me. It was pretty funny, everyone was crashing and that. And
I think Asado ended up winning the competition.
You know, we made the podium and, you know, I was holding first down, so.
Then we rode the Coliseum skate park.
We came to this crazy skate park, like super fun.
It's a shame we only get to ride it for a day. I mean,
Really smooth, really good mini run with the hips.
it's just something you can ride forever.
So tell me what is so important you can't wait until
Day 4, Road Fools Europe. Rode skate park in Lindbergh. I don't even know where to start. So much stuff went down today.
It was very cool to see Saro riding again. It's a little bit taking it easy. I hope he will be good for the next day or something.
Nate was trying this 360 to jump, backwards grind. Tried it a bunch of times. He pretty much had it once, but took a little digger and bounced his jaw off the rail.
Alex rode really well today. Did a bar spin to ice peak on the sub boards.
Biggest airs I've probably seen in I don't even know how long. Doing every trick I could ever think of.
Adam did really good today too. Had some really tech bombs, flowed the place like he's a local.
The level of riding today was insane. At one point, like later in the night, I was standing on the deck. Flymouth was doing tail whip rock and rolls.
I did a trick I've been wanting to do for a long time. Tail whip to sprocket, 180.
And then I look behind the mini ramp we're riding, and Ruben is trying tail whip to feeble grinds down a ledge.
Well, I tried to do tail whip to peg grind on a grind bar. Took it, got up.
100% commitment from Ruben.
Just determination, that's all you can say. Tried it again, took it again.
Pretty much sent himself, but you know, he could totally do it.
I'm sure he'll do it by the end of the trip.
Van Holman almost destroyed the park.
Van did this wall tap. It was a little high. It was incredible that he did that.
If we'd been driving like a couple hours more, he probably turned down the drums.
Nate was riding pretty crazy for just working on the trip. I don't know. Seems to me like he's doing some riding, even though he claims not to be, but he did an awesome manual on the roof of some room. I'm not sure how to explain it. I guess you'll have to see the video.
Nate did a really good manual on this roof thing, just once again finding some original stuff.
Ramp fish was out today as opposed to street fish. Going spins over everything he could see as usual.
Fids was riding the hips.
Fids was destroying the hips. Flats, like 7 flats from hanging up, getting like 7 feet. It was beautiful.
Bennett and Van jumping this crazy little thing into a mini ramp.
I guess we sessioned that, and that was super fun. It felt like kind of like trails or something.
At one time, Bennett was jumping the rail, and I was like underneath him with a light, and I had to go like this, and he was just his front wheel was right here.
Just an amazing park. Everybody was just going crazy. It was really good.
After everybody just shredded this gnarly park, we're chilling out, and I won't mention any names, but a few riders that were on the trip were inlining, and they were shredding the park just as good as they could on their bikes. Van Holman. A lot of people were really biking. They were doing both really good, Sean Emery. So it was a really good day. Like, everybody had fun and luscious. Alex got the smart idea. He's like, Adam, I want to go drop in, push me. And I was trying to push everybody around anyway, just see him fall. So first time I tried to push Alex up, he just seriously almost face plants to flat bottom. Somehow he got out of it pretty easy. Second time, shoved him right up there. He's a little guy, so it was just like, and he dropped in. He pretty much did it. So I think he turned pro today. He was skating good.
Day 5, a couple of us got up early, tried to beat the rain.
Went to this concrete skate park. That was fun. Had lots of hips, spines, good manual lines. We rode that for like 2 hours. For breakfast, no problem. Then it started raining. Most people went to Amsterdam to party the night away.
The Trip Shadier crew took off and went to Amsterdam for the night.
Everything that you hear about that place is true. Stayed up all night talking about weird things.
Where does like vocabulary come from, man? Like
Thinking about life and
there's nothing you can do about it, man. It's just gonna happen.
how things really work.
Just say the first thing that comes in your mind.
For 4 hours, I think I made everyone think I was crazy.
It was wild. Craziest place I think I've ever been. Shadiest place too. Van, Wessel, and Marcus went to the skate park.
Drove for like half an hour.
To an indoor skate park, just rode there till late hours of the night.
The locals were super friendly. They put up plywood against the walls so we wouldn't break them.
So we could do some wall rides.
Ben just went off again, did the craziest gap I've seen in a while. From the spine to the lip of the box, it was pretty crazy. Nate did a really good wall ride out of a 7-foot transition, super high. I was stoked on that.
Yeah, the locals were really cool. Just took care of us and made for a good time.
Day 6, Brussels, Sprouts. Went to a skate park.
It had neon lights up front with roller skates and stuff, so they had a little area for roller rinkers and whatever you wanted to do.
Walked in and it was by far like the biggest room ever. It was like as big as a hangar or something, an airplane hangar.
I wanna beat 'em down, I wanna beat 'em down, I wanna beat 'em, but I fall for everyone. Like to sort of beat 'em down, down, yeah, down, 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 down and down. When I'm passing out, how and how could I know? When I'm on my back, how and how could I know? Break me down. I wanna beat 'em down, I wanna beat 'em down, I wanna beat 'em, but I fall for everyone. I wanna beat 'em down, I wanna beat 'em down, I wanna beat 'em, but I fall for everyone. Like to sort of beat 'em down, down, yeah, down, 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 down and down.
Day 6, Brussels. Day 6, Brussels. We're in Belgium. We ended up going to a skate park because of the bad weather yet again.
It looked real good, but when you actually rode it, it was all really weird. Coping sticking up everywhere. There was a couple good things though, like there was a perfect hip, like a 90-degree hip to wedge that was like 6 feet tall. I think everyone liked that a lot. Bennett was doing unlook backs and look backs and just had a ball on it. I could have rode that thing all day.
Alex was doing some good stuff, just totally tearing the park to pieces, and
Marcus did a good 180 revert type thing on the mini ramp. I was pretty psyched on that because he just did the 180 like every single time. That was the hardest part if you ask me.
Adam rode really well today. He did like a whiplash nose wheelie across the mini ramp deck. That was really nice. Did lots of all the other techno stuff too.
Rode a little bit of vert with Adam. I was psyched on this 360 tail tap thing that was on like 2 vert ramps back to back. I was just happy about that.
Osada was back in action today, doing some tail whips, tail taps.
Got to ride some mini with Fine Nothing Bit, and that was kind of good.
Dave did a crazy foo-fanoo on a sketchy fence behind the mini ramp.
On a rail made out of matchsticks. Just thought that thing was going to break, it was all creaking and stuff. Busted through it, I'm still tearing it up.
It was a good time. Just psyched I got to ride a little bit, even though my foot is still killing me.
Mark was shredding his skateboard.
But that's about it, but it's good to be in Belgium where they make the Stella. Peace.
Okay, this is day 7, Road Fools Europe. We went street riding today in Brussels, Belgium.
All around downtown, saw some really cool old buildings, churches, stuff like that. It was pretty amazing to just be cruising around.
got everybody's bike fixed up and we headed out.
I'll ever be. What if I'm an asshole forever? No, it's not a feather in my cap, but that's one less thing that I've got to carry. My sleeves are so dead stained from that fat red cloud. I'm here too long, and now I'm locked in a wait. Yes, I need to be needed. Doesn't everybody now? Some say it's a rubber crutch, but I still say it's better than nothing at all. This night's the one for the walls, the visuals, I'll rearrange my room for the 13th time. There's too much shit to fit in here. It's kinda like my head, but then it's really just my room. I just can't seem to clear a space. It would just stretch out all my words.
Day 7, Brussels, Belgium. Crazy old city, lots of brick, rough stuff.
We've probably been getting a little spoiled on this trip with a lot of the places we've been riding, with all kinds of banks and stuff all around in the same place, and so we just pretty much cruised about today. Just basically found feeble ledges everywhere.
Came up upon quite a few big ledges. Sean and Frymouth, they were trying this one really big ledge, so it was just really fast for a while.
A lot of people tried them, only a few made it successfully.
Some people tried a couple of big crazy ledges until some guys showed up.
Started yelling at us, babbling in like 7 different languages until we picked up on English.
One thing was nice is I was checking out a feeble, a little out of my range, but I figured I'd check it out anyway. Policeman shows up. To our disbelief, he actually reversed and got out of the way. It didn't go down smoothly, but it was nice that the police were actually letting us do it, actually wanting us to do this.
It was kind of a slow day. I was feeling a bit under the weather, so I just took it easy.
Look all around, days go by.
Dave Asado, manual to a kinked ledge, which was very impressive. It was super big drop on the other side. Pretty dangerous. I filmed it, so it probably looks pretty good. No, it was completely ridiculous. I couldn't believe it, but pulled it perfect. It was awesome.
Found 2 bowls and a spine out in the middle of nowhere.
Spine together in the middle, right in the middle of town. It was kind of odd.
Sessioned that for a while with Dave and Wilkie. It was awesome. Just had the best time. Dave was doing opposite 360 nose picks and 540 nose picks, you name it.
We rode that for a while, and Ruben just chilled. He was hurting, so he just chilled and ended up falling asleep, just relaxing.
A little bit of a relaxed day. Just did a little bit of sightseeing, some tourist stuff, but it was fun.
Day 8, Road Fools Europe. Started out the day near London at a park called Romford. It was this awesome cement park with old school 70s snake runs.
It was a bit windy, but the weather held out.
Had endless amounts of cement bowls and
half pipes and just everything. It was crazy. I haven't seen anything like that before.
Pretty much one of the places I've been just dying to go on the whole trip.
Just different than a normal park, a lot of good lines and stuff. Nate was just doing a lot of crazy stuff, just riding the park like it was a set of trails.
Turned out to be a great day in England, which seems to be a very rare thing.
I saw Bennett chuck his bike a couple times. That was cool.
Dave, Asado and Fryman were riding the vert. Not sure what it would be called, I guess it was actually a half pipe. There was no flat bottom or anything, and Dave were just tearing it up. It was awesome.
Saw Dave like riding the vert half pipe, doing nose picks and stuff. That was pretty crazy because that vert half was just unbelievable hard to ride.
It was pretty deadly though. Like if you fell down, you couldn't play around too long on it because if you fell, you were done.
Everybody made fun of me because I rode the 4-foot spine, and all the tough-ass Americans rode the deep bolts, and I couldn't handle red, so I did my tail taps.
It must have been rat week or something, because all the little ratty kids were off school, and finally brought out some t-shirts, and we ended up making the kids roll around in a puddle, and like they seemed like they was having fun, you know, and they got their free t-shirts, so pretty much everyone was happy.
Just had a good time outside because we haven't ridden outside for a day or so.
After that, we went to Radlands Park in Northampton in England.
Real good park, the owner's real cool as well. Let us stay here till, you know, way later than we should have done.
Without
Once again, Dave Asado just killing it. It was awesome to see him just completely shred this place.
Upside down grinds, like dial, just nailing them, sticking everything.
Unbelievable. Manuals to tail whips, downside grinds, basically whatever he wants to do, he does, regardless of the fact that his foot is broken.
I was pretty psyched to be riding again and just not fully 100%, but you know, he's going full force for me.
Later on in the evening, Dean Hearn
Tried forever to do some ice pick and managed to do it in the end, and my bike was a little beat up after that, so I decided to throw it anyway, and just by pure chance ended up almost killing Bennett.
all for the good of bike throwing, so
That's the only person it would have landed on, if any, so that was pretty funny. He got out unscathed.
what happened anyway?
A lot of fun. Good to just hang out at the park with a cool owner, you know, and like totally be allowed to do what we want.
And then that's about it. Wrapped up at the skate park.
I'm gonna start talking here in a minute, man, so just... Everybody do their own thing. Adam's fun to watch, because Adam's on his own little mission, man.
Okay, this is the end of the trip. This trip has been more than I even thought it was going to be.
What do you want to know about Adam's secret? Only Adam can tell us the answer, because it's his secret.
We just checked out a bunch of awesome sites. Everybody rode awesome. I was honored to even come on this trip. I hope I can make it on another one sometime.
Only Adam knows the answer to this question. You know?
That's it. It was a great trip. Enjoy the video.
I'm in the water, and there's just a big cliff, and I got one leg ashore, man.
Trip was awesome. I had an awesome time.
There's always hard, man. I'm just flopping on myself.
Saw things that I'll never forget my whole life, which, I don't know, that's the best part of traveling if you ask me. So it was great.
Like, I'm going down a hallway, and I can't choose
it was a very good trip.
which way to go. Like,
Everybody got along really well. We rode a lot of interesting new places that nobody's ever even seen before. A lot of different type of street stuff instead of just your average, ordinary, everyday rail or ledge.
but I can't get out there to the island, man. I can't get to shore.
It was just awesome to have the opportunity to ride these new places.
Hold on.
A couple injuries were holding some people back a little bit, but it didn't seem to matter at all because everybody still just rode amazing. It was an awesome trip and I had a lot of fun.
I don't know. See, that's the problem. That's what I can't figure out.
Trip's over.
What's the secret? I'm not supposed to tell you.
Pretty unbelievable trip. Saw some really amazing riding. Witnessed some stuff that never seen done on a bicycle before. Was happy to see all the sights of Europe.
There's not a damn thing you can do.
Now it's over, and we're going home.
Nothing.
This is the end of the European Road Foods tour.
Dude, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just...
I had a lot of fun with all the guys riding every day, all the different spots. It was a lot of fun for me. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
And you keep fighting, and you keep fighting.
Trip's over now. Had a good time.
Hey, Boris on the bike. Yo.
Apart from being hurt,
I don't know. I can't decide if I'm zoning or not.
I thought Paris was amazing. Dusseldorf, Cologne, all that stuff was good. Just a shame I got hurt, but it was just good to hang out with people, riding with good riders, and just seeing good stuff being done.
Man, you just got this big menu.
I had a good time.
It's so hard to decide what you want to eat.
We're on our way home shortly, probably tomorrow.
The battle of fighting.
It was an amazing trip. Quite honored to be on it.
It's just like to live. You gotta do it, man. Like,
Incredible riding all over. Street riding, skate parks. Probably ridden more in the last 2 weeks than I have in the last year.
fighting, clawing, man.
I have to say it's a very successful trip.
I'm trying to get home.
Rode a lot of good spots. The riding level was just amazing. Everybody was going off. It was nice to meet everyone, get to know each other.
That's what this whole trip's about.
I'm stoked that I got picked to be on the trip, and this is it.
I can't get home.
Bye-bye.
I can't get home right now if I possibly wanted to.
Road Fools is finished. I'm kind of upset about that because I could go on a lot longer.
You don't come on, man. I'm stuck here.
Good to meet all the people and ride with everyone. I mean, I met a few before, but not everyone, and they're all super cool. And
We're the big library.
Thanks for letting me be part of it and bringing me along.
The library of life.
This trip is over.
Not that was complicated.
I can say it's one of my best trips I never had. Actually, I wish be riding a little bit more. I just had in my third or fourth day, couldn't ride, but I have fun anyways, hanging out with all those guys.
I wish you guys were on the same planet as I am right now, man.
I had a really good time. Life is great.
It's hard to describe.
Bye.
I think you're crying yet.
I am crying, I'm crying. No, don't touch me, please don't touch me. Please, Adam.
Let's go outside.
Oh yeah, let's go outside.
Go ahead.
Let's go outside.
Leland.
Amazing trip, just had a lot of fun. Got to meet a bunch of new people that I hadn't met before, and
I don't know if I can get out that door.
It's one step and you're out.
Man, I don't know. It's like I'm jumping from the plane.
everyone got along really well, and it's good when that happens, you know, like people you totally don't know, you just end up hanging out with them and having a lot of fun. Fids and Leland just keeping me laughing the whole trip.
Too many swallies, yeah!
Got to ride a lot of different places I hadn't ridden before, you know, a lot of street stuff, just different, you know, like rather than just rails and ledges and whatnot. And
it's so hard to think about things right now.
Had a lot of fun and wish it could go on a bit longer, but oh well.
There's so much traffic in my mind.
That's about it.
I'm on a street, in a busy street I can't get across.
This trip has been one of the best trips I've ever been on. Everybody just got along great. I had a lot of fun hanging out with everybody.
I can't get to us.
Where are you going?
Dave! And there's cars passing by. Like,
Kind of bummed that I hurt my foot. Rode at the end of the trip for a couple days, so I was like just ride some more and ride with everybody.
watch out for those cars.
Dude, watch out for that bus.
Hopefully I'll be able to go on another road full sometime.
Going to hang out with one of the locals over here.
That's about it.
One of the creatures of the night.
I can't believe I actually got to come on 3 of these things. Don't ask me how I got on it. A lot of wild stuff gone down. You made it. How's the traffic?
Yeah, I'm on a whole different page now, man.
I'd like to thank my hair designer, Ridge Johnson, for helping me out with my perm. Kids, you're home. You're pissed off probably because I'm here once again, but, you know, take it. Whatever, I'm here.
But now it's a whole different book.
I'll see you guys.
But we'll keep us together. Ain't no worries or whatever. When the boys come hanging all around, you belong to me now. Ain't gonna set you free now. I said it before, I'll say it again. Look but pretend, dig it up in your face or both sides your man's head. But we'll keep us together. Ain't no willing or whatever. I said it before, I'll say it again. Love and pretend, dig it up in your face on both sides your man head. Your favorite watch. If laughter is infectious, well then, so is disease. Your eyes are looking infected. I took everything I found between the buildings, turned it to a skyline. drift up and over the city, a cloud on your own. Only from a height so high can you look to see a city inside. Caught in the trap of a tower shine, you realize and you arrive. When into this we've passed, I want to learn to love its collapse. I'm falling for things as they crash. Don't be busy missing the city in a crowd alone. Drift up and over the city, a cloud